Good morning. Last night, we're after we're done filming, or I guess recording the podcast, because that's not really a thing we film yet, but maybe someday. We were like, what should we do? We're bored, got nothing to do, so we busted up the N64. Great idea, greatest idea. I don't know how long it's been since you've played Mario Kart 64, but it's still awesome. Battle mode, so much fun. So it's been years since either of us have actually sat down and played. And we're on the character selection screen, and like we're selecting different characters, and we notice that they all seem to be voiced by the same person. Like Peach and Mario sound exactly the same. That really shouldn't happen, right? Shouldn't happen. So we do some battles, and battles are fun. And it got a little intense, so we switched over to Super Smash Brothers because when you're already at the point where you want to fight people, move over to a fighting game, right? Because that always works out well. And so we're playing some Super Smash Brothers, and we're playing on the Pokemon map. I don't even remember what it's called now, but anyway. So if you haven't played, Pokemon like peek their head out and like attack and stuff, and they say their name because that's apparently all they can say, which is kind of weird. Why? I don't know. They're supposed to be sentient, but all their vocal cords can form is their own name. That's just stupid. But I digress. So they pop out and they say their names, and just out of nowhere we hear Charmander. What the hell? We all just stop fighting each other. Like, what is that? And then again, Charmander. Why is that not a meme? Like, it's one of the most ridiculous voices I think I've ever heard in a game. Just, Charmander! Even now, I can't say it with a straight face. I just... Cleaning up the studio the other night with Eric, and we were going through like some boxes of stuff that I just needed to throw away, and I hadn't seen this stuff in years. And I found some old like school papers, and while I was going through them, I found this thing that I had to take in one of my classes. It was like an Insights Discovery personality profile. I don't know if you've ever taken one of these personality profiles, but they're kind of scary. Like, not like, well, scary in the way that they're way too accurate, and they really shouldn't be that accurate. So what you do when you take one is you go through and like you fill out like a Scantron sheet of all of these, questions, and you answer how you think you would answer them. And then you submit this to them, and they send you this huge like portfolio of like, so this is who you are as a person, boiled down to like 6 different things. And I'm like, well, that's frightening. So I go, like, I'm flipping through it, and like, well, this seems kind of accurate, I guess. And so I hand it over to Eric, and he reads it, and he's like, dude, this is you. How did this happen? I don't know. And so I just want to know how they do it. Like, it's like magic. Also, I want to get everyone on staff to do one because I think it'll be really helpful when we're trying to communicate as a team. Because sometimes that just doesn't happen very well, because I'm an ass. Blind Ninja Studio-wise, we are gearing up to get out a few more videos in the upcoming weeks. It'll be a lot of fun. I know for sure that we have 2 other series that are starting by the end of this month, and then we have a 3rd one that I'm really excited about. It's going to be a scripted series, and I'll tell you more about that when it gets a little closer. Other than that, please make sure you check out our podcast if you enjoy hearing my awesome voice, and you won't have to see this ugly face, so there is that. You can find those at our website at www.blindninjastudios.com. You can also find them in like the description below. I'll throw that there. We have the Department of Defense, which is where we just get together, talk, and bullshit, and read some news stories and stuff like that. Then we have Tabletop Theater, which is our role-playing show, and that's every Wednesday, so make sure you check that out. And Console Cowboys, which is our video game show. And we have another show coming out in the next week or so, which will be pretty cool. Bandwagon, so keep an eye out for that. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I'll throw a button somewhere around here, and you can hit the subscribe. In there? In there? What is that? What is that finger thing? Okay. Whoa. What? Okay, that's enough. Oh God, I don't know. So yeah, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Charmander! Charmander!